Hello everyone, Dusty Flacker here, and do you ever wonder if recording in the background on your Steam Deck affects performance? Well, in today's video we're going to be doing some tests to find out the definitive answer. Alright, so for the first game we're going to be looking at is Death Stranding, and every game we test on this test, I guess, there's some bars, will be running at 1280 by 720p. So as you can see, idling, this game doesn't have a benchmark, so we're just going to let it idle. I think we're at Port Knot City. Let me check, Capital Knot City actually. And if we just stand idle, we're getting around 46-47 FPS while we're recording. You can tell we're recording by the red dot at the top right of the Steam Deck menu. We go down to settings, go down to record, overshot there, go to record off. We will shoot back down to like 52, 54. So as you can see, they're not a huge difference. I don't remember what it was before, but let's check again. So we're getting 52 FPS on average without recording. And we're running at 720p on the default graphics configuration. Recording background. We're getting about 47 FPS while recording, 46, 47. Alright, so that's not a huge decrease, that's about like a 5 FPS decrease if I remember it was 52. If we're running around, we're getting about 30 FPS, 39. Very, very, very unstable frame rate. As you can see by that frame graph at the top left, it is not stable. But I think we should move on to a game with an actual benchmark feature. Alright, I've just quickly downloaded Shadow of the Tomb Raider because I'm going to be using this game as a benchmarker. Alright, so as you can see we're running at default graphics 1280 by 800p with the default settings. Let's run the benchmark. Now how do we get to the benchmark? It might be in display. Run benchmark. Pause. Alright, let's run it with recording enabled. Alright, now it's running and we're getting around 40 FPS. 41... 40, 41. It's not really going under 40 at this scene, which is, I guess, I want to say Cinco de Mayo, because it doesn't look like it's holiday, but there's lots of skulls there, so maybe it is. And I think this is just the default area at the start of the game, if I recall correctly. It is changing scenes, and as you can see, the GPU utilization is at 99% constantly, but the CPU is only at 60 to 70, averaging around 30 FPS again. Lows going down to 24, so that's not great. Never dipping below 34 though. We are running at 800p, 1280 by 800p, which is the default steamDeck resolution of the internal screen. Alright, now this one will be a big test. We are out in the jungle, and we are getting about 60 FPS constantly. As you can see that we are dropping down to 54, I believe I saw, maybe 56, yeah 56. Oh, there was a 54 there. Oh, now we're dropping even lower when we're going into the town. Busy town, we were averaging around 40 FPS. Now let's see the next scene, and this is done. It is done, alright. Alright, it's done. I'm going to move my camera. We got average 37 FPS, and as you can see there, there's the settings. Alright, now let's turn off recording. Alright, I've returned, and we're still getting around 34 FPS so far. I'm not seeing that huge of a difference when recording, which is, again, this seems not that significant, but the 1% lows are definitely higher. We're not getting as low as we were before. Again here, it wasn't really stable. We were dipping into like 54s, 52s here, but now we're reaching above 60, 61, 62 constantly. Okay. I can move my camera. Average FPS 41. Average is 45, so that's pretty chill, but up top it says the average is 41. But if we compare this to earlier, I will have to compare them after I finish recording. Alright, so as you can see, there's only a 4 to 5 FPS difference when recording. So I'd keep recording on if I was you. But thank you for watching the video.